Good morning. It's Thursday, 25th April 2024, the final day of the settlement for Nifty for April series. The title of today's program is Meta Flop Show, Meta also known as Facebook. Before we come and discuss that, let's discuss the Indian markets, what they did yesterday, and the global asset classes. This is Vijay here, your friendly neighborhood analyst, who is not a SEBI registered person who gives facts and figures and less of opinions. So the last 2 days, the intraday traders must have been very, very frustrated because you see at the beginning, the bulls pounce on the market. They show some huge numbers on the Nifty and many stocks, and then through the day, there is not much of movement, and then at the end, it slowly comes down. Yesterday, we closed in the positive, but yesterday was very significant because it was the month end expiry for Bank Nifty. But Bank Nifty most of the time moved only in a 50-point range, excepting for the last few minutes. Now, I have not seen any time where on the settlement day, Bank Nifty moving only in a 50-point range. Similarly, for Nifty, also it moved in a 25-point range. This is actually very, very frustrating for any day traders or anybody who wants to take a position for the next month. Now, another interesting thing is the next month's premiums are quite sad. Nifty next month, there is May series, which is starting tomorrow, has got a premium of about 100 points. In fact, at one point of time, it went to less than 100 points. Consider this with last time, it went about 150 points. Now we are at 100 points. Then you have the Bank Nifty had a premium of, for the next month, following month, that is the far end, which was June, the premium is only 200 points. Last time it was 400 points. So there is significant reduction in premiums, which I really fail to understand because May and June series are series which will dictate the political scene in this country. And yet people don't want to take positions in, by paying large premiums. Both the bulls and bears seem to be very, very cautious as to what will happen in the May series and the June series. Just last month in March and April series, the premiums are extraordinarily high. So that is something which is noteworthy, which I have not seen for a very long time. I can't remember actually when we saw it last. VIX, of course, is stuck in a range. So all in all, it's very intriguing, I would say, scenario as we go into trade today. Yesterday, Reliance and HDFC led the market down, and you had Lever's results, which are due after market, and Axis Bank. Axis Bank came with very good results, so Axis Bank should be an interesting play today. Lever, of course, disappointed everybody, and I think Lever is on a medium-term downtrend. Even today, it is at a 50 PE. So that is as far as Lever is concerned. FIs continue to sell. They sold about 2,500 crores. DIs continue to buy. This seems to be a normal, scenario. The DIs bought about 3,500 crores. The turnover was about 1 lakh crores, which is a normal turnover which we see. So now you come back to what happened to the other asset classes. Gold and silver rallied a little bit, but they have again got stuck. Oil is steady at 88. DXY is below 106. And the yields have gone up in the US 10-year as well as the 30-year yield. Now, talking of markets, yesterday global markets were good, especially US NASDAQ. Tesla came with results the previous night, and Tesla went up as high as about 12 to 14%. Now, Tesla came up with very poor results, yet, the punters bid up because of they try to find some silver lining, which I think will not sustain because it's only a silver lining. And I think we should see lower levels in Tesla. The story of the day was the Meta Flop Show, which happened. The Meta, which is Facebook, came up with results, reasonably good results, but the market smashed it after hours by about 15%. So that is telling on NASDAQ, and that is telling on the global markets as we go today. Japan, Nikkei is down by about 700 points. Hang Seng is up by 100 points. Singapore, Taiwan, and Kospi are all down by about 1% each. So today we should expect a gap down led by HUL, Reliance, and HDFC Bank, and the IT stocks, which all did not so well yesterday on the ADRs. So today being the last day of the monthly settlement, expect a volatility in the last half an hour and some dampness in the euphoria in the period during Rahu Kalam, which is the 1:30 to 3 o'clock. Today, we could see different stocks in the limelight because what is happening is that a lot of rotation going on in the market. So, if pharma goes up, IT comes down. If IT goes up, telecom goes down. So, there is this rotation going on. So, PSUs and PSEs basically may be the focus today, but we don't know exactly whether there will be selling, which is already because selling which will come because already the PSUs have gone up significantly in the last 2 days. Liquor stocks were doing well yesterday. McDowell also did well. I think McDowell may have still some distance to go. The disclosure here is we own McDowell, and we own also a company called BCL Industries, which is a Punjab-based brewery. We expect that it will do well during election time, and you know why these liquor companies do well during election time. So Kotak Bank was in trouble after market hours. RBI has banned them from opening any fresh credit cards, giving out any fresh credit cards. It happened to HDFC Bank some time ago, and HDFC Bank stock suffered. Kotak Bank was very, very strong yesterday, but the RBI news came like a bolt from the blue. So Kotak Bank will be under pressure, and it will continue to be under pressure for quite some time. So what I think is maybe one man's pain is another man's gain. So you may have SBI cards doing well. We are invested in SBI cards, so that is a disclaimer. So please do your own due diligence before you enter into any of the scripts which I mentioned, both as a trader as well as an investor. So all in all, it will be a very interesting day today. I think the volumes will increase, the volatility will increase, and it will be very interesting to see how tech behaves as the day goes by. So thank you for joining me. It's Vijay here signing off. Have a nice trading day.